this is Kat. I'm just showing you some of my blue beads today that I got from my Craigslist haul, and I hope you enjoy seeing these. I'm really excited to show you these ones. Blue is such a beautiful color, I think. So I'm really excited to have a bunch of new ones to play with. Here's this nice light blue, kind of dusty. Kind of reminds me of Dusty Rose, but like if that color was blue. If you understand what I'm saying. I like this. You can see, even, it's neat to see the subtle differences in some of these. Because a lot of times when you're picking up beads, or at least for me, I'll pick up like one light blue and that's opaque or something. And, I mean, you don't realize how nice it is sometimes to have that there is a big difference in like this color and this color. At least I don't think about it too much. Here are these ones which kind of go with that color. This is a lot of them. But yeah. Oh, here's just start some of these. This fell out of the bag. But yeah, aren't these in each shape? Nice little lampwork beads. Here are some little small handful, well, not handful, but just a small little bit of that mix. Here are these. These are pretty tiny. Pretty neat to play with. And as usual, if you guys ever have any ideas that you want to share with me, or if you know of good tutorials that you like, that you just want to suggest. I mean, I want to make some more tutorials soon, but I like to see other people's and kind of generate ideas. I mean, it's always good for artists to feed off of each other, I think, and use other people's ideas to come up with your own. And sometimes it's fun just to get something the same as other people have and make it yourself. I think it's always satisfying to be able to make things yourself. I think these are pretty. I love these opaque ones. They make me want to try to do some Native American themed jewelry because of all the different colors. These are really pretty. I like the luster and shine of these. Here are these ones. There's a bunch of these in this lot. Here are these metallic tube beads. I love this variation, and that's a lot of those. And that's by Darice, I think. Yeah. It says transparent rainbow. It's no wonder I like it. I like when things shine like a rainbow. Like crystals or beads or anything like that. These are nice. These are like smaller versions of those other ones. Here are these, which I think are pretty cool. Here is this, which is a nice kind of almost translucent pearly blue color. Might go nice with some of those pearl beads I showed in the last video. Like these, kind of similar. Here's another bead that fell out of my bigger bag of beads. Set that over. Here are these, which I think are pretty nice. I like the silver inside that makes it shine. Here are those. I like this. It reminds me of summer and winter at the same time. I don't know, you could use it for like a mermaid charm bracelet or like an ocean charm bracelet, or you could use it for like snowflakes or like clear wintry colors. Here are these. This kind of greenish toned one, which is fun. These dark blue, almost purpley ones are pretty cool. Yeah, I've not really worked with a ton of colors in seed beads, so I'm really excited to see what I can do with these. I'm not even sure, like, where you'd get some of these colors, because I'm not sure if Hobby Lobby and Michaels carry all these colors. I mean, if you're a seed bead fan, and you know where these different ones and brands come from, feel free to tell me about them. Because I've seen, like, I've looked at the seed beads a little bit, but I honestly, a lot of them are pretty expensive in store if you don't use, like, discounts and stuff, especially the ones that are more the same size and stuff. But I know it really makes a difference in the art pieces. So if you're going to be doing a lot of seed bead jewelry, I would suggest looking for some of the higher quality ones if you're trying to get specific shapes and stuff, like if you're doing stitches. But if you're just doing like strung beading, it doesn't matter as much, but I still make sure to check if they're like completely broken or something. I mean, different shapes are fine and those kind of things, but you still want to make sure that the beads look nice. Here are these ones, which are almost clear with like a blue tint. These are like older Michaels stock from Japan. There's another one. And a couple things, seed beads, these colors. And that's pretty much the seed beads. And I guess I'll start showing you some of the other jewelry. Let me just put. Here are these darker blues. Glass. I have a feeling this person really loved glass, and they just like to see how many different shapes and stuff they could get of it. I don't know what was easy to find in the 90s and stuff, so, or how the beading shops and stuff worked, because I was just a little kid during the 90s, so I hadn't actually been to a craft store till I was an adult, so I'm not sure if any of these are rare or anything like that. But honestly, I didn't even know that Michaels was around in Hobby Lobby during the 90s, so that was neat to find out. These are really cute, little stone beads. Here are these. I think these are really pretty. I like where the hole is drilled on these, and I think that'll be a fun touch. And they're a nice, unique shape. I think these are pretty neat. The double tone and the way they're squished makes an interesting shape. Very futuristic looking. This one's pretty cool. I like the little speckles on it. It's always fun to look at mixed lampwork beads, or I don't know if you'd consider like uniquely shaped ones lampwork unless they have like detailing on them. But I think they are still lampwork. Here's a nice faceted one. Here are these little rounds, and this
oval shape. These are nice. It's nice that it came with a bunch of them. These blue rounds are nice. Be fun to put on maybe like a beaded chain or something. Those are pretty. Nice little ones. It's kind of neat. I wish there was more of those. These are nice. Remind me of sea glass a little bit. That's a nice shape. Sorry, I'm saying nice a lot. I'm just kind of observing. It's kind of unique. Here are these. I think those are kind of fun. So this is Austrian and Czech. So I wonder if some of them come from Austria and some from Czech. I don't know. Public. Here are these beads. Here are some of these. I showed you some of these in different colors. It's kind of neat. I wonder if there's some in every color that I have. These are cute. That was a really pretty blue color. Here are these. It's kind of neat that a lot of these are solid colors. There's an interesting green mix in there. Oh, those are fun. Let's see. Really like these a lot. See a lot of potential, kind of a nice matted clasp. Sorry if I'm not saying a bunch about these. It's just that there's a lot of them and I'm trying to show you guys all of them. It was a really exciting find. If you heard me through some of the other story about it, I don't know, it's just, I wasn't really expecting to find it, so. But I noticed another YouTuber had suggested looking at Craigslist sometimes, because sometimes bead collections are sold there. So I thought I would check that out, and I got lucky. You never know where you're going to find stuff. I've found beads at flea markets, on Facebook, just friends selling them. This is a really nice central piece. You can find good sales. You can find good stuff on eBay too, like people selling their beads and stuff, but you just kind of know what you're looking for. They have people destashing and yeah, I mean, and I definitely think it's good to buy new ones too. Support the craft stores and people who sell beads individually and stuff like that. These are nice stone beads. But, I mean, as for new stores, I like Fire Mountain. I've only been, I've only actually tried out a couple, so there's a lot of good ones I haven't tried yet. But I like Fire Mountain. Amazon has a couple good things. eBay, you can find new stuff there too. And different bead companies sell on there. These are really pretty. I like these a lot. You can also find some nice deals at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. You can see from some of my videos I find them. You can even find beads at thrift stores sometimes. I don't find them a lot, but sometimes you can. And there's always repurposing jewelry. Just make sure the beads are still good. These are really nice. I like the cut on those. But yeah, I feel bad I can't really tell you where to get these specific items, but those are my suggestion for places to find stuff. And I will make videos on what I think are good things to start beading with and stuff like that. Because I noticed that it is, like, I know a lot of people don't know the different things you need for making earrings and stuff. For me right now, it's like hard to remember when I didn't know it. But I think everyone has to learn at some point, so. It's nice to have access to someone telling you what to get, because it's no fun starting a project and then not having all the stuff you need. These are really cool. I like the black inside of them. That's a really neat bead. So I haven't decided quite what I'm gonna do with these different things. I mean, most of them don't really have plans because I didn't get to look through them enough to decide what I wanted to do with them. There were just too many when I picked them up. I just took a quick overview and I saw that there was a lot of check and seed beads, which I liked. So, because I know I wanted to get more check beads because I like the quality of them. These are a nice cut. I think I already saw some of those. This is a nice color with that dark blue. These are fun. These look like cabochons. Little crystal ones. If you like some of these places, I would look for similar ones. Like these individually shaped ones. You can get like bead mixes at Walmart online is something I like to get the different lampwork beads. And on strands and stuff at Hobby Lobby. I actually suggest if you're going to get strands, I do suggest Hobby Lobby over Walmart because Hobby Lobby has coupons and 50% off sales, and Walmart doesn't usually have any sales on there. So if you want to save a little money, I'd do Hobby Lobby over that. Oh, I think these are all flowers. Or like, yeah, these are all flowers. I'm pretty excited to use these. These are like those little brown flowers I saw earlier. Those are cool. These are nice. There's two of these. But yeah. Now Walmart is good for a couple items though. I like the little dollar bags of beads they have. And they have they're a nice place to grab some findings quick if you need them. And they do have some good beading cord as well. For a pretty good deal. I like the stringing wire they have. Their value pack. I'm not sure how the prices are on the other ones. But you won't always find a beading section in Walmart anyways. It depends on which one you go to. This is a nice little bag. There's a little variation of color in that one. Now I know some people were selling some of the seed beads I saw online in here.
because I was checking on, you know, where to get them and stuff. The Mill Hills and stuff like that. I think they're about $1 a pack on eBay from what I saw. The little lots sold for about $1 a pack. So if you're looking for those, you can get those there. These are really nice. They're nice and big. I like this tone on these. Think of some fun things to do with those. Like this. These shapes are always interesting. Not sure if they're super popular nowadays. They're just kind of like, they're like the flower ones, but like they're more of leaf shape. They're really pretty. These are like the blue ones I showed you a little bit ago, but they're more of a purpley color, so I might move those to the purple bin. Here's some more. Here's this deep blue teardrop. Very pretty. Ooh, these are nice. I love those. Just for the color. Yeah, those have a nice color. These are large rounds. But yes, those are kind of some of my suggestions, because I know some people watch these videos so they can find beads themselves, and it's hard when it's stuff you can't just go out and buy, like these vintage beads. But a lot of these shapes are still available, and you should be able to find them at places like Fire Mountain Gems or Walmart or Hobby Lobby. You just gotta search. These are pretty cute. I like that. Oh, I really was excited about these. There was a nice lot of these, and those are pretty unique and a beautiful color. Here are these ones. Here's these larger seed bead looking things. It says great for kids, probably because they're a larger size. And a lot of kids can't really work with the small seed beads, so if you're buying beads for children, definitely would suggest waiting till they're like 10 to get them some seed beads, unless they're really careful young kids. Here are these. And I wouldn't take any chances with kids under 5 with the really tiny ones. It's bad enough with the bigger ones. Kids have really a lot of problems with swallowing and choking on, well, not so much swallowing, probably like sticking things like this up their nose and stuff. So always be wary of beads around children, because they don't think about things as much, but it's always something to remember. These are nice sea green. These are pretty as well. Here are some more of these in more of a sea green color. Or it might just look that way because I just did all those greenish colored ones. And then I have these. I actually have some beads like this. I don't know if I have them in this blue color, but I got some in my lot from the retired beater. And I still gotta use them. These are pretty. I like these. These have a really nice shine, and these are blue moon beads. And I don't know for sure, but I know Fire Mountain carries blue moon beads. So they might have those. These are really fun as well. Like these, they're check. I love some of the unique check beads like this that look like almost stone, but like a fancy painted stone. I don't know. Very pretty. Then there are these green and blue ones in here. Have one more bag to go through. I put away those other ones so that I could have more space to do these last ones, which was another sandwich bag full of these blue beads. And like I said before, I actually sorted all of these out. They were all mixed up and kind of crazy. I mean, I loved the assortment and the way they were all sorted by blues, but it was really hard with these little ones under the seed beads and everywhere. So I just gathered them up and put them in their own big bag. I love the assortment of blues here, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see how they match up, and it's kind of given me some ideas. When things are sorted by color, you can think more about the color itself and which colors go with which, even though you don't see them right next to each other. You can just think of color in general. I don't know how to explain it. These are really cute. They look like that other check bead. Like these a lot. The way these are priced like this, I once went to this one little store in St. Augustine, and I remember they had like a jar of beads or like a container full of metal beads, and they were charging them by like 10 cents a piece or something, and that's what all these little price tags reminds me of. I wonder if in the 90s there were more places that charged like that, where you could just kind of go and pick which beads you wanted and which ones you didn't. I think that's a pretty neat way. Sorry for that. But I think it's pretty neat, and I wonder if there are a lot of craft shops out there that sell by the beads, where you can choose which beads and stuff you want for like a couple cents a piece. These look like cabochons too, because that's a pretty neat way to do it. I feel like I would buy some beads that way, because I mean, it's nice to have the luxury of picking which beads you want instead of having to have a strand of one kind. So I could see myself paying a little extra to do it by the bead instead of just by strands. Here's these little squares. Maybe if I sell some of my jewelry, maybe I'll make it so I can sell them well, some of my beads. Maybe I'll sell them individually for a certain price for each bead or something. I don't know. I've thought about selling some of the ones I don't use, but I don't think there's many in here that I don't plan on using. Although you never know what you decide in the future, so we'll see. Well, these little stars are pretty. I like all these. There's a lot of things from this glass treasures from Germany in these different colors and stuff, and I like almost all of them a lot. These ones are stars, and I'm trying to see if I can, there you go. Those are really pretty. Probably make earrings out of those or something. And there's only a couple more blue things left to show you, so. Oh, these are really neat. I showed something like this, the black ones, but they had stars on them. I love the little decorations on some of these glass beads. Another thing that's interesting is seeing how different people sort their beads and stuff.
how do you guys sort your beads? Feel free to let me know down below. Does it mean anything to you? Does it help you come up with your pieces? I know for me, I sort in all different kinds of ways depending on how I feel, but I love to sort beads. But sometimes I'll sort them by color, sometimes I'll sort them by project, sometimes by containers, and sometimes by bags. So, and here's the last one. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed looking at all these with me, and if you guys have any ideas or just things you like about jewelry making that you want to share and your journey, feel free to comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I hope you enjoy your beading as well. Bye!